to the Fuego Show, hosted by your boy Quinte of Fuego. Today we got our boy Tyler, aka DC Diverse Culture. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit, my man, to tell the world what you do.
What's up? So my name's DIVERGED CULTURE. Tyler. I'm a house producer and DJ in Lubbock, Texas. Trying to get out of here as soon as possible. Just because the scene isn't kind of popping down here, I need to go somewhere with some scene and some culture, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So where's your ideal location, and where would you kind of go?
I want to go to school at Icon in Burbank, California.
Fuck yeah.
But if that doesn't work out, I'll do it online and probably go to Dallas or somewhere around there.
That's what's up. So that's the goal for you, is to either go out to Burbank, California, and you already got a LinkedIn over there about like some producers right now, or you kind of just...
I know a few just because of Weston's Discord that I'm in. Shout out Kick and Bass.
Shout out Kick and Bass. Y'all heard it live right here on the fucking Fuego Show. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's where you want to go to get the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Bro, so when it comes to being like a house producer and a DJ, right? So which one do you find more enjoyable, and where?
They can both be very enjoyable. It just depends on the day. I mean, I could be sitting at home trying to find a kick drum for an hour and a half, or could be playing a set, vibing out, getting the crowd grooving, just depends. I could put out a fire song in an hour. Like some days I'll sit down and I can put out a full track in an hour and a half, 2 hours. Some days I sit down and I'm like, whoa. Ooh. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I feel that. Damn, bro. So, like, just for the people who don't know, like, this man one day was just, like, in class, was like, bro, check out this remix me and homeboy did. And then it was fire as fuck. Like, I was, like, sitting there where I was, like, jamming it. We're like, ooh, because we're in this, like, it's a post studio or, like, mastering studio? What kind of?
I think they call it the post studio. It was supposed to be used for live sound, so, I mean, it's not the best. It doesn't sound good, in my opinion. I could make a song and sounds fire on the speakers at home, and I get up to school and I'm like, all right, wow.
What the fuck?
I was like, what's going on?
No, there's times too, like, because I don't know, me and Noah were looking at like the way the Bear or the Behringer 32 is set up in there, as far as like the EQs and everything like that. It was weird. We were like, what the fuck?
They've got it messed up, I swear.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, but anyway,
you can mute the right side, like it's supposed to be stereo. You mute the right side, right speakers are still playing. Some of them, like, what?
Yeah. Like, something's not right here. Then so going back to the topic, I guess it was, he had this fire ass remix and dropped it. What, first week, what'd you end up doing?
Dude, the first week it was like crazy. I'm gonna have to look at the pictures
because currently, y'all, I was gonna drop the number real quick. He's at 101,000 streams, right? Like 100K.
I'll have to double check. That was like a week ago. I'm about to look right now.
Oh shit! He's like, y'all ain't ready.
You got me curious. 112.9 thousand views.
112
streams.
Bro, that's 12,000 more than.
And.
Damn.
Almost 9,000 likes. So, that one popped off. By the way, it's called "Come to the Back" on SoundCloud. Chris Gooding, DC, and my boy Witcher. It's on Spear Music, and I want to say, I'm just gonna guess, first week it was like.
Go ahead and like play it for a little bit, bro. You play
it was almost like.
You can control the volume right here on the little thing, so you can keep it playing and we'll have it in the background.
Probably past 15,000 streams first week. We were like, bro, what's going on?
Yeah, bro.
It's not even. It's a good song. I like it, but we were not expecting it to do what it did.
And that's crazy, bro, because I remember you even like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you're like, bro, look at this. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, that shit's insane. All right, so what y'all hearing now is my boy right here. So, again, coldest house producer in Lubbock right now.
Yep.
And, hey.
I might be the only.
Yeah, to be honest with you, bro, there's not that many house producers out here. And if you're out here, bro, listen, hit us up, bro, because, shit, there are not many people out there doing it. So,
facts.
fucking fire though.
I'm a girl.
Hey. 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 Bro, so what's your creative process like? Whenever you're approaching a new track, what do you like? What do you first start off with?
Hold up, I gotta hear the
Oh,
drop.
he's like, all right.
Yeah, so
That's fucking magical right there, baby.
on this one, my boy Chris had the idea. He got the vocal and chopped it up a little bit. We found our favorite little spot of the vocal, slice of the vocal.
Okay.
And then he got a sick little drum groove on it, and he was like, all right, boys, we need some synth. We need a synth on this. Excuse me. And he sent over the stems. Witcher ended up getting the synth and sent it back. I just did some ear candies on it. And when I sent it back, he was like, all right, should we drop this? Like, I don't know. We all were kind of on the edge. And then he posted a TikTok and was like, yo, we just made this track. Should we drop it? And popped off.
And it was just like
60,000. Yeah, like 60,000 likes. Everybody's like, yo, drop that shit.
Fuck.
So we dropped it and it just went crazy.
It just went ape shit.
And I don't know. It's still like, I'll look at it tomorrow. It'll be like 115,000. It just keeps booming.
It's going. Bro, that's insane, bro. And so I earlier before, like off camera, you know, you were telling us that you've only been at this for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So explain something, bro. Like, give some advice to upcoming producers who are like out there right now, may not have like the same skill set or knowledge. Like, what kind of advice would you give to them, being like, this is what you need. This is what you need to do.
Yeah. So I started as a DJ. Went to this festival. Not festival. I went to this show. I went to see Weathen. And I'm in the crowd just like, oh, like this would be so sick. What if I was the dude up there like controlling the crowd? Ooh. So as soon as I get back, I get this DJ controller on Amazon. I was so lit, bro. Like it was cheap. I was like, this is finna be tight. And it comes in and dude, it was like the size of my phone. I was like, this cannot be a DJ controller. And I open it and I'm just so disappointed, but I'm just grinding on it. And long story short, I got in some clubs a few years later, and then I started to make music because I was like, I can't just DJ. Like I got to make music if I want to make something out of this.
Right. Don't
get me wrong. You could definitely make it as a DJ without making music. Just a little bit harder.
That's So land like the bigger gigs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's what you're trying to say. Yeah.
I was like, yo, you know how to crack FL Studio, right? My friend. And he's like, yeah, I got you. So he cracks FL Studio and I get to work. I'm just like, YouTube. And finally now, to this day, I moved out of FL Studio. Yeah. And I'm now in Ableton just because Ableton is goated, and I stand on that.
You're just like,
but
all right, bro. Well, okay.
Like advice, I would just say, literally, it's gonna take time. Put in the work. You're gonna feel not motivated. You're gonna feel down on yourself, but just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing. Yeah.
It could take 2 years for you to blow up. It could take 20 years, but
it'll be worth it.
There's producers and DJs that are 60 years old, so
that is true, bro. And they've been at it for a minute.
When I get down, I'm like, I mean, I'm not gonna quit. I don't care if I'm 60 and I get signed on a label finally, and I'm a touring 60-year-old DJ. I'm gonna do it.
He's like, I'm gonna be a touring 60-year-old DJ. It's gonna be fucking fire, bro. That's what's up. So you're speaking about Ableton and FL, bro, making that transition. Now, like, I'm pretty sure you're aware that there's a lot of hip hop producers out there who use FL, and like me included, but also I understand like why Ableton 2 is goated. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
it's just like there's stuff that you can do in there that you can't do as easy in any other DAW, and like once you get to know it and work, and like I wouldn't say my workflow is fast at all.
right.
I'm still definitely learning. Like I'll go to class, Devin will show me like a command shift something, and it does this cool
That man's
shit.
a
And I'm like,
genius, bro.
how do you know that? And he's like, I'm in Ableton every day. Like, I know every hotkey, shortcut, you name it. I'm like, okay. So that's like, I'll have a sheet of paper while I'm making music that's literally just hotkeys and shortcuts and whatnot.
And just
For
memorizing everything.
Yeah.
Bro, that's so great. That's so dope, bro. I think that's another thing too about taking the time to put in the work into your craft. Like, you gotta really understand what you're doing and use your creative elements into that. You know what I'm saying? You're in that thing. It'll show too. Like, your skill set will eventually just grow the more you do it. And that's cool that you're motivated enough to have like the shortcuts, bro. Like, all the shortcuts help, bro. Like, it's so much easier than having to go all the way on screen. And
finna order the little pad that goes over my keyboard from Amazon. It's like $20.
Yeah, bro. I saw that for Pro Tools. The ones they have for Pro Tools.
Yeah.
I see. That's from it, bro. It's just like right now I feel like I'm too all over the place as far as like my DAWs situation goes.
I hate Pro Tools,
bro.
I wish I knew Pro Tools like good, but I mean, just the way we learn it in school, I'm like, this kind of sucks.
It does fucking sucks. It does fucking suck. I'm not gonna cap. Like, as far as like the way we have to learn it, yeah, it's fucking. But like donk. But
if I make a song in Ableton and I'm the one who's mastering it, I'm taking that shit to Pro Tools.
Yeah, no cap, bro. I do, bro. Pro Tools is certified for sure, but I remember like I make all my beats for the most part either in Ableton or in FL, and then when I'm gonna record myself over it, then I'll go over to Pro Tools and then fuck it around and go ahead and mix and master it, bro. Because there's so much really good information out there, like on Pro Tools too. Like, you can, even what they teach us, like there's stuff you can even do that they don't teach us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
It's like, you fucking just gotta, yeah, again, just kind of know it, kind of have the want to learn it more.
Yeah,
that's pretty much about it, really. Bro, shout out Devin though, for real. Like, for people who don't know, like, that's like one of our professors, and this man's a jazz pianist. Fucking studied.
I think he got his master's in jazz piano. He's like God, bro. I literally. How do you make like
the Odin of piano?
I'm in my lesson and I'm like, dude, this song is sick. Like, this bass line, massive. And he's like, okay. Goes over to the piano and starts playing the bass line. I'm like, bro, how'd you what?
He does that with my melodies. Like, when I go in there with like my beats and stuff, he's like, okay, so you have this going. And he just immediately just boom. I'm like, bro, that took me a few hours to make, and he just fucking.
We made this song called "Drug from God" by Chris Lake. Bass line super tight. I love it. And I have the preset plugin for it on Serum, and I was like, hold up. I was like, you just played that on the piano? I was like, play this in my piano on Ableton. And I pulled up the sound, bro. It was identical. It was like Chris Lake was playing the piano in front of me. I was like, what the hell?
You're like, bro, like nerdgasming Matt out the fuck, bro.
Because I was like the night before, I was in my room on the piano, and I got like the first 4 notes of the bass line, and I couldn't get the last 2. I'm like, it took me 30 minutes, bro. I was tripping hard about it. I was like, I can't get this. I have to figure it out.
What the fuck is this bass line gonna do?
Yeah, I'm trying to remake the song in Ableton, like remake, send it to him. You know, if he likes it, he'll put it out. I doubt it, but shout out Chris Lake.
Hey, Chris Lake makes some really fire music, bro. I fucking love a lot of his music, man.
He's one of the best to do it.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Oh yeah, for sure. Man, it's crazy, bro. For people who don't know, I fuck around with the fucking EDM. You know what I'm saying? That's what I first started making, was progressive house, and I guess that's something people should probably know about me. It's like, that's what I first started doing. I made the transition into hip hop like high school.
See, you're the opposite of Chris Gooding, the guy I was talking about. Dude, he used to. I want to say he was working. I can't remember if it was Chief Keef or it was some rapper. He was making beats. Like, he used to pop off in the hip hop shit. He was huge, and then he was like, I'm tired of like. He'd probably get mad at me for saying this, but he was like, I'm tired of rappers just absolutely shitting on my beats. Like, I'm making fire beats, and these dudes are just shitting on them.
No, dude, that's I understand. Like, and like, okay, this is producer game 101 for me. Like, actually being, I guess, like in the hip hop scene, is find an artist that is actually worth investing in and that is willing to invest in you.
Facts. I don't even record, and I know that.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's just you want to be able to find an artist who you feel like can artistically kill your beats, because like you said, because that happens a lot, bro.
Yeah.
And that for shit's fucking ass when it does happen. Because it's like, bro, you were not expecting. You're like, bro, this is a hard ass beat. Where the fuck did you come up with that?
Yeah, bro. You're sitting in the chair like, yeah, this is tough. And then the dude's like, you're like, oh no.
You're like, stop. Dude, that's crazy.
Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
But I mean, it happens though. And like, this is not like, and I've learned that. And that's, I feel like now I've actually have like a pretty good clientele list where like they're all really good, you know what I mean, in their own ways. And that's what I fuck with. Like, I'd rather have quality music that I'm working with and that I actually passionate about, because I wouldn't want to just be consistently like grinding for these artists or whatever. And it's not something I'm really.
And they're just taking steamies on the beats. Like, nope.
Yeah, it's like
he was like, I'm gonna start making house music, and the dude's popping off in house music right now. Shout out Chris. His tunes are just slamming right now.
That's fucking sick, bro.
Him and Chandler Sinclair just dropped a new song called No Other Man on SoundCloud. Go check it out.
This is going dummy.
Yep, it's fire.
Play it for a little bit. Play it in the background, dog. Drop that shit. I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, and ain't no diss to the hip hop shit. Like, I love that shit, bro, from like bottom of my heart. But I think really, I don't know, it's weird, bro. Like, when I was making house music, bro, I was like, I saw the rise of like hip hop becoming more popular, and I was like,
yeah.
Oh,
let me
fuck.
see. He sent me he's got an opening version of it. And he recorded my voicemail that I sent and turned it into this opening like sick ass song. No Other Man. Yep. I think this is it.
No Other Man on this fucking cock.
Watch, he sent me like the normal one. I'm just kidding. 3 minutes and 5 seconds. It's the wrong song.
Oh, that's Wyatt's. Is that Wyatt's remix?
Yeah, that's Wyatt's remix. Shout out I'm Like You.
Oh yeah, shout out I'm Like You. First of all, that AO, he's cold making progressive house music, bro. He's killing it, doing what he's doing. And that's one thing I can say I'm genuinely happy for you too, bro. Like, both of y'all. Because I guess like from the time that I've known y'all have definitely grown. Oh shit.
Had her just play in the back. This is No Other Man by Chris Gooding and Chandler Sinclair.
Bet. This shit sounds pretty fire. It sounds like some shit I'd listen to in Forza.
The drop is tough, yeah. He's got it. They've got the sound figured out.
Yeah. This shit fire. Yeah, bro. Like, y'all definitely grown from like where I think when I first met y'all to where y'all are at now. Like, y'all are doing big things, bro, for sure. And that's crazy.
Alright. Let it rip.
Let it rip, bro. Bro, I think it's crazy though. Like, if you just naturally creative, bro, you can bounce around and do stuff. Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, they got it figured out. This last drop right here is nice.
Oh, that shit fire, bro. Live in the mix.
Chris Gooding, Chandler Sinclair, No Other Man.
Yeah. Bro, that shit fire, bro. I fuck with it.
It's tough.
Hell yeah.
It's tough.
Bro, so being where we're from, bro, being in Lubbock, and you kind of already know how the scene is out here. Like, how can it grow, bro? What do you think could be done for it to actually be taken to another level where not only like the community is fucking with it, but more people are wanting to come out and check out what's going on?
They're definitely trying. There's a few. I don't don't know, promotion companies, whatever, that are booking some like huge artists, but they're getting mainly dubstep, so you're pulling out the dubstep whooks
That is true.
to the crowd.
Barely Alive was
mean,
recently here.
It's badass. I love it. Yeah, it's Barely Alive. They've had like AT Aliens, Riot 10.
Riot 10 was crazy, bro. I
Yeah.
fucking love Riot 10, bro.
Riot 10 was tight. They had Dirt Monkey, Jessica Otterfred, I think is how you say her name, at Kong's.
I think so, yeah.
She was playing with I think she just played with Excision,
That's crazy.
like right before she pulled up to Kong's. That's wild, but
He said that's wild.
I don't know. I don't know.
He said
I don't know what they can do. Like, they're trying as hard as they can, but I just don't know that there's
a big enough crowd here for them.
big enough crowd and like the right place.
Yeah, I think the right place is definitely needed, and I think that somehow, some way, tech needs to get hella more involved. I feel like, because that's like the lifeline, really, to like what could happen in the city as far as like the music scene goes.
They're supposed to have a festival called Sundream, I think is what it's called, in Lubbock, like May 28th or somewhere around there.
Oh, for real?
In Kelsey Park. That's like in a neighborhood, I think on 114th in Indiana or somewhere around there. But how they're going to pull that off, I don't know. There's houses all around there. They're going to have like 4 to 6 stages, I thought. They're bringing like some crazy big people, and Chris is supposed to play there.
For real?
Yeah, so I don't know. If they pull that off, that might spark something.
Yeah, when is that? What, do you know who's all supposed to be performing at that one? Do they have a flyer?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. I think they had like a Linium.
What the fuck?
Of course they have Linium.
Wait, this is gonna be here?
Yeah.
No way, bro. What the fuck? You said Sunbeam?
Sundream, I think. Yeah. Or Sundream Music Festival.
Shit, my phone's literally on 1%.
May 29th.
Let's see.
I don't know if they have the lineup dropped yet, but I just saw that those were a few people did.
Whoa, wait, this is actually a legit thing that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
27th through the 29th, 3-day music fest.
Doesn't even say which ones are gonna be here.
Whoever, the website could be made a little bit better. You can like sign your email for special pricing on tickets and all updates from and about Sundream.
Oh, well, let's see.
And I put my email in there like a few months ago. I haven't gotten an email or anything, so shout out Sundream.
That's not it. He said shout out Sundream. Yeah, I can't find anything on the set list. Or like
last post on Instagram, December 7th, 2021. So I don't know. We'll see if it happens, but if it does that, I think that'll spark something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we'll see I'm curious to see how many people pull up, and if the neighborhood's not like, yo, shut this down. Like, it's 2 a.m., bass is thumping, kids are trying to go to sleep.
That is true. It's like, we got work in the morning, dog.
Yeah. And I'd hit him up on Instagram and kind of asked him about it. I was like, so how's this working? What's the plan?
Yeah.
They were like, we got our permits and everything. I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, I wanted a little more in-depth answer, but they got their permits and everything, so they can pull it off.
Well, all right, shit. Yeah, if you got the permits, then dog, fuck it. Their cops really can't do shit at that point.
Yeah, speaking of permits and stuff too, we're thinking about throwing an event in a park, little house music cookout.
It'll be a vibe.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to get any permits or anything for that. I don't think I will if I'm not selling anything or anything like that.
Yeah, if you're not selling anything, and as long as like you're not like, I think, bumping loud music past like 10 or some shit, there's like a city curfew for that shit.
I mean, Tech Terrace Park, if I'm bumping music, I feel like people are pulling up. They're like, what's popping?
Oh yeah, for sure. They're probably just gonna be like, hey, can I pull up a chair? They're like, fuck it.
Or the frat dudes pull up and they're like, yo, play sicko mode.
Bro, has that ever happened to you, bro? You had some people just pull up and be like, sicko mode, dude, right now.
I'll be playing at Kong's and this dude's like, yo, can you play like what was this? He said this was last
Can you play
Wednesday.
Pooh Shiesty?
Dude, yeah, exactly. This was last Wednesday. This guy came up and he's like, "Yo, you got any?" He's like, "Young Thug." He's like, "You got any Young Thug on there?" And I was like, "Nah, my house DJ." He's like, "You got any?"
My boy Taylor over there got you.
He's like, "You got any like Lil Durk or any?" I'm like, "I'm a house DJ." He's like, "Oh, okay." And then he asked one more artist. He's like, "You got this?" And I was like, "Bro,
I'm a house DJ.
does any of this music that I'm playing sound like Young Thug? Any like, no."
No. It's like, this is not Young Thug.
And then girls come up and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's my girl's birthday at midnight. Could you play like Katy Perry or like?" Yeah, I'm like, "No." I'll tell her happy birthday on the mic, and we're moving on.
Yep. He's like, we'll have a great time after that. I'll shout you out, and that'll be about it.
But nowadays, if somebody comes up and asks for a song, I'll be like, "Yeah." Before you tell me what song it is, give me $5,
For real.
and then I'll think about playing it.
Damn, savage, bro. Damn, you're like, I need my bread, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, this ain't like, I'm not a top 40 DJ. You can't be coming up and asking for a request.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, I have this shit already gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for what you're already in. I feel like for the path that you're taking and what you want to do, you're already on the right path for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're already in the right areas and the right clothes for it.
Yeah, see, I started in the wrong clubs, in the wrong areas for it. And I was playing hip-hop and, like, classic rock and Sweet Cherry Pie and, like, oh, my gosh.
Sweet child of mine.
Yeah, like Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. It was not my thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the music, but I'm not trying to play that. I'm trying to sit there and groove to some house music and get the crowd grooving.
Yeah, he's like, I'm trying to get everyone vibing out.
Yeah. And I would play some house music in those clubs. It would pop off. Like, people go crazy, but then you'd have to go back to, like, George Strait, country music, and all that. And then this one club, played at Logie's one time. Well, I wouldn't call it a club.
It's like a bar.
But yeah, so I'm playing. He's like, "Play some music that you'd play at Kong's." And I'm like, "All right, bet." So I start playing house music, and the dude comes up and he's like, "Bro, this isn't Kong's." Like, I was like, "What do you mean? You just told me to play literally stuff that I would play at Kong's." And he's like, "Nah, bro, this isn't Kong's." And I'm like, "Okay." And then it was just not a good experience there. I haven't been back since, but
you're like, this is
it's just not my thing. I wanna. That's why I'm trying to move out of here too. Kong's is the only bar that's bumping EDM, and it's not my type of EDM. I love the bar. I'm not a fan of the EDM, like the big room music.
That's understandable.
Yeah,
I like. See, I know that Denver is popping off right now. I think they have a really good scene over there.
Yeah, shout out Denver, the bass capital.
Yes, sir, bro. It's fucking live over there, bro. I went over there a couple months ago. I was supposed to be going actually to Colorado at the end of the month with my brother, but see how that goes. Yeah, bro, that's just gonna be live. So, like, being a DJ, bro, like, what are some crucial things that you think some people should know? Because I've seen you perform live, bro, like, you know, DJing live, and you fucking great. Like, you're fucking solid at it.
So I mean, when I first started, I would get up there and I'm like shaking, like couldn't even plug my USB in. I'm like nervous as hell. I'm like, bro, what if they don't like my music? What if I don't get the crowd grooving? And especially at Kong's, because like she would literally text me while I'm up there, and she's like, change the music, do something. The crowd's not like moving. Super strict.
Really?
And I'm like, it's because I'm playing the kind of music that I like, and they don't like that. But you play big room, and they're like, hell yeah, keep going. Like,
fucking big room's crazy.
Yeah. Like, everybody buys more drinks when big room's playing, and I'm like, okay. But honestly, just practice like as much as you can at your house, whatever. If you got a set, ask the club if you can go up there the day before. Practice on their equipment, and I'd say as long as you're familiar with the equipment and you got the basics down, like beat match. If you can beat match, you can do damn near anything.
That's true.
Because if you can't beat match, it's not gonna sound good. But like, just practice. It's been I started when I was a freshman in college, and I'm about to graduate. So I've been doing it for like 3.5, 4 years now.
Do you think having like that live sound background helps you out whenever you're up there live, bro? Like, and you're actually like, DJing, you kind of have an idea of like how good you want the sound to be, type shit. Or, like,
Yeah, I mean, you go up there expecting like good sound. Obviously, you know what good sound sounds like.
It
so
is not. Is it good
I mean,
sound sometimes, or do you have ever had experiences where you've
so
been like,
like
hold the fuck up?
there's perks to knowing live sound. Like this last set I had, the third deck. I'm like, why is it cutting out? There's like a weird scratch,
Yeah.
and I asked the light guy, and he's like, I don't hear anything. Like something's going on, and then one of the other DJs comes up, and he's like, yo, do you hear that? I'm like, okay, thank you. Something's going on. So we get it was like the digital cord that was plugged into the CDJ and the mixer, I think. So we just put the song on deck number 2, and we switched the chord, and it was perfect. It was bumping again. So it definitely helps knowing everything like that. I don't know if it necessarily helps DJing though.
No, you don't necessarily think it's like necessary for the field type shit.
Nah, not really.
That's what's up. That's cool. Shit, bro. So what are your plans now? Like, as far as like, do you upcoming drops? Like, since the summer's coming up, we're fixing to get out for break and shit like that. Do you plan on kind of capitalizing more, performing at cons, trying to get your name out there? Like, what's the game plan?
Yeah, so I just dropped a song called "On the Street," SoundCloud only. I'm working on getting my Spotify and Apple Music set up and all that jazz because I switched names.
Definitely need to do it, bro.
That was, I guess, not really a bad thing. I only had one song is Tyler Underground, but
yeah. Bro, that sounds like bro. It could be like a what's it? Oh fuck! What I'm trying to think. It's like a Disney show, bro. Damn, I forgot what it was. I thought, bro, why did I think about Kim Possible when he said that, bro? I don't know why, bro. This sounds like a character from Kim Possible. No cap.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was Tyler with a V, by the way. The Y was a V. I was like throwing in some dubstep shit. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I need a name. So.
Bro, my name before Teo, bro, was Alanin.
Hell yeah.
Bro, this is my boy, bro. We were drinking one night, bro, and he was hella faded. And he was reading this book, and he was like, bro, you're like a wizard with the beats. And I was like, and he was like, it's like this guy from the book I'm reading. His name's Alanin. And I'm like, that's cool.
Guess what my new name is?
Yeah, bro. It's Alanin. And that's what we did. That's why I called myself after that for a little bit. And one day I was like, this is fucking stupid. I was like, I'm changing it.
That's funny as fuck.
Bro, so I had gotten this like Instagram, this rapper's like Instagram vibe, bro. And he had like 30K followers. Shout out 30 Music.
Hell yeah,
and
30 Music.
He was like willing to he was trying to give me a shot, whatever. And bro, he couldn't say my name right. He was like, Alonin? Hello?
Alonin? What?
I was like, it's Alanin, dog.
It's not that hard, bro.
I mean, just the way it was spelled was hard, bro. It kind of hard. How would you spell that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay. What do you think it was spelled like?
I would say Alonin. Alanin.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck? See? Yeah, he's the first person who's ever got that shit right. Some people just been like, alone.
Kind of jumped off topic, but my plans for the summer are definitely working. Got to make that bread, and then in the studio 24/7.
Fucking just going crazy in the studio.
I don't know where I'm gonna be staying at or where the studio's going. I might be having to move out of my crib at the end of May, so we'll see.
But you're still gonna be on the grind.
Yeah, we'll still be grinding though. I think this summer should be huge because I'm not in school and I can finally just
focus.
Not be stressing over some bullshit Audio 3 projects. And
I agree with you on that. Not having to fucking record a whole ass band, fucking mix the whole ass band.
He's like, hey, by the way, it's due this week, and I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have let me just go play every instrument and make a band real quick.
Bro,
It's like I know I can go into the commercial music side and be like, hey, I need a band to record, but like I don't like recording people because I feel like they think I'm stupid.
Yes.
Because every time I go in there, something fucks up. It's like one of the fucking instruments isn't getting level, and I'm like,
dude,
why?
Oh my gosh,
and
bro.
it's always like a button or something pressed on the console, and just small things like that add up, and it takes time like to figure out what's going on, and they're like getting pissed off at me.
Yeah, and they're like, bro, come on, figure this shit out.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm still learning, so like, y'all gotta understand that.
Yeah. It's like, I'm just trying to get this shit done.
But then I get the mix turned in and everything, and he's like, it's a great mix, but I get a 79 or some shit because I turned it in late. Everybody turned it in late because he didn't tell us about it. But
That's fucking, yeah, no, I definitely agree with you on that. That's cool. That's what's up, bro. So are you gonna how to stick to house music, or do you feel like you're gonna eventually like branch out to other different genres of like
I mean,
house music, like progressive, and then
I tell myself as soon as I master house music and I'm a touring house DJ that I will make like some dubstep or some nasty shit. Like I want to make some nasty dubstep. I love dubstep.
I'm leaning more towards like future based and Melbourne bounce right now.
Yeah,
that's where I'm
I
kind
dig
of at.
that. Yeah, I don't know that I'll ever release anything that's not house music.
That's fair.
If I pop off,
right. Not it, bro. You already are popping off. Shut the fuck up. oh, humble ass.
doing what I can.
Bro, humble ass. Bro, it's all part of the journey, bro. Like I think it's crucial, bro. Like to really enjoy where you're currently at, wherever you may be in the stages of this journey, because it's like
facts. That's hard too. Like a lot of times you're just like, why you don't see any progress or anything, and you just feel like you're not going anywhere, and you're just super down on yourself. Like, man, this kind of sucks.
Bro, I could be doing you're like, why the fuck am I not this?
Should I go get a business degree? Like, should I? No.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do that. I'm not working a 9 to 5. There's a reason that I'm doing this. It's because I love music. I got a passion for it, and I ain't working no fucking 9 to 5.
Hey, fucking man to that, bro.
That is facts. I'm not working 9 to 5. It's not happening.
No. Yeah, and then it's like, and that goes to say too, like there ain't nothing wrong with that, but there's like also this, you only get one shot at life, and there's this whole world, and we're meant to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? We're
do
meant
what
to
you want to do. I'm not gonna go work for a dickhead boss that I don't like, or
fuck no.
It's not happening. I've had plenty of bosses that are just absolute not good people,
bro. Yeah. You meet some really shitty people, bro, and it's like, damn.
Yeah, just because you hate your job doesn't mean
you can take that shit out on me.
Yeah, take it out on your employees, like
little dick ass.
Yeah, for real. Like, sorry, you're not making much more money than we are.
It's like, oh, and then you hear more, and you hear more. But it's like, bro, I feel like, yeah, you just gotta fuck, bro. Yeah, fuck it, bro. Whatever the fuck it is, you gotta grind up. You just gotta grind, bro. You can't just really slack when it comes to this shit. It's gonna suck for a little bit, but then once you get that breakthrough, bro, you'll be all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep focused, staying focused, and grind, bro.
I'll be in the studio I'll be in my bedroom, but that's where my studio is. I'll be there
studio
all night, literally like 4 a.m. making shit. You gotta grind. Like, I try not to play super loud music during the day because my roommate is a computer engineer, so he's got some big shit going, and I'm not really trying to like
impede on that.
Yeah, impede on that. So I try to be respectful about it and not really. I really don't really turn on the speakers at all when he's home, but I got some nice headphones, the DT990 Pros, I think.
Those are pretty fire.
Yeah.
Those aren't Bayer, are they?
Yeah, they are.
They're
the Bayer Dynamics. I got the special edition. Shout out.
Oh shit, bro! Ooh.
No, they're just like all black. They're crispy. I love them.
That's what's up.
But when I first got them, I was like, bro, these sound like shit. I was like, is this how they're supposed to sound? And it's because everything that I listen to is bass boosted, treble boosted, like in the car and shit,
right?
And headphones and everything. I was like, damn, this is how it actually is supposed to sound. So like all my music, my mixes got so much better like on the headphones, because you got to make. That's one thing that's tough, bro. Like club stereos, mono. You got to make mono music. You got to have stereo music for the like phone speakers and all that shit.
Yeah.
And you got to do it in the same song. So you got to add some parts that are stereo, like
some parts that are mono.
Pan shit left and right. You got to add mono and make sure it sounds good in phone speakers, headphones.
Mm-hmm. It's like you got to do a whole quality test. It's crazy. That's why a lot of people do like the whole car mix test and shit like that. There's whatever the sound changes.
They do the car test, but they have their bass turned up all the way. It's like, that's one thing.
Got the trunk.
If you're doing if you're doing a car test and you got your bass turned up all the way, there's a reason that shit's bumping, and it's not gonna sound good.
Yeah, that's facts. Just fucking take it easy now, mijo. Take it easy now.
But do I have my bass and treble turned all the way up on my car test? Absolutely, I
do. Why? Nah, bro. Just fucking supposed to just bloop bloop.
Yeah,
bloop.
I just don't want to mess with it, and like I like my shit to bump.
He's like, I want to hear it. I want to hear the.
If it's got like extra thud, then I know, okay, maybe chill out, because it's boosted and it's really thumping. Like, I don't know. But there's this thing called like sound ID reference or sound reference. It's this microphone you put in your room or your studio, whatever, and it calibrates your speakers. I think it's supposed to make them as flat as possible. And then they have this thing you can like emulate or imitate different sound settings. So you could do like, I'm in my car and it'll imitate the car like sound.
And it's just like an app?
Like headphones. It'll literally, like, you have your headphones on or your monitors, whatever, and it changes the sound to whatever you want. Like,
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So it really helps
so
with
you can, you don't have to go outside and do a car test. You can do it in your crib on your speakers.
Producer hack 101, bro.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to cop that once I get a decent studio set up. Right now I'm just in my bedroom, but
shit, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. People popping off, bro.
Facts.
Billy Ice, low key.
John Summit, shout out John Summit. Fucking, he was in his parents' basement when he made On My Mind. I think it was.
Really?
Let me look. I'll play it.
Nick Mira too was another one that was in his parents' house for a little bit, like just in his bedroom cooking up. Fucking Zaytoven. He's like, I'm just naming like the hip hop producers I know. Yeah. Zaytoven was in the basement for a little while.
Oh no, it's not. It's Deep End. That's what it was. So, yeah, I'll play this. John Summit made this in his bedroom.
Yeah, this song was trending on TikTok like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, bro, it popped off.
Bro, and okay, so when it comes to like pop songs that popping off, because you already had one that like, bam, bro, like it did you well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What kind of advice do you give to a producer, bro? Like when it comes to shit like that, bro. Like, you know, like people don't. And like I understand the concept of like whenever you have shit on your hard drive, don't be afraid to release shit.
Yeah.
But like I don't think some people understand that fully. So what can you kind of give?
Yeah.
To kind of help with that.
Shit. When that one song popped off, dude, I'm pretty sure that was a Splice vocal, and he got it taken off of Splice because he's that dude. He got all these samples cleared and like taken off. But
really? My bad.
Wrong one.
Yeah, it was the wrong one.
She said,
bro, wanting to push that button.
Yeah, dude, I was waiting for the moment.
Bro said.
But after that one song popped off, I was like, I wonder, like, if they're actually gonna follow this name or like look at these people that have made this song and like keep following them. So like this last song that I dropped on SoundCloud, single, On the Street, it's, let me look. I think I dropped it on 420.
Shout out 420. It's crazy. 420 like 2 days before Earth Day.
Yeah, I dropped it on 420. We're at 520 streams, 31 likes. So not bad, but it's different because I was like, you're like, is this next song that I drop gonna blow up like this last one? What if it doesn't? Like,
We're kind of sitting on like.
what if it's not necessarily looks like you bought streams and shit, but
It's
what
like,
if people think, oh, he probably just bought streams and shit for that one song, couldn't afford it for the next one? Like,
oh, okay, yeah.
but in reality, it's just signed on a record label and it popped off. Like, it's a banger of a song, like the original.
Right.
I love it, and it's even better as a house tune because, like, who doesn't like house music?
Who doesn't like house music remixes at that? You're in the club and you hear some shit like that. You're like, ooh.
If you're watching this and you don't like house music, turn it off.
bro, you did this like you did an Usher, I think, remix, like Usher house remix, and you dropped in like Kongs the other night. That
Hell
shit
yeah.
was so fire, bro. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
the boy did it.
I think the song is called Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Yeah with Shake It by InDrive. Shit's fire.
Dude, that's so crazy, bro. So I think that's cool, bro. You find ways to incorporate like the hip hop culture kind of in the sets. That's
Yeah.
what I noticed. I fuck with that, bro.
That's one thing that's really popping off in the tech house scene right now is a bunch of classic remixes, like 80s remixes and all that.
Bro.
And that's what Kongs likes. Kongs, they want you to play today's hip hop with big room music, and I'd be playing today's hip hop with like house music because
So like the
I'm
shit.
not a big room music.
No, I did future
I'm not
bass.
a big room DJ. No offense, like nothing against big
Big
room. I
room.
just don't like it. It's not my style.
That's understandable. And like even whenever I was first kind of dabbling in like the EDM when I was first making it, a lot of people kind of at the time like it still hadn't fully popped off yet. This is like pre like Martin Garrix fucking Animals type.
See,
shit.
I started in high school. I was listening to Big Room. Like, I say Big Room, they're like a bunch of remixes and like I don't even know, like Future House, Big Room. Like,
there was some really crazy genre like
just vibes. Like they were vibes. 2015, 2016 EDM is just fucking
fire, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, no cap.
We're starting to get there apparently, and according to some DJs, we're starting to get back to that. Like they think like 2022, 2023, the music industry is just going to be like the top of the line. Like it, I don't know.
Like
I think it's going back to 2015, 2016 style, but
of like music, of like what music was at that time frame.
Yeah, I don't think the DJs back then were just like crazy.
They were
crazy.
And I think it's crazy that you mentioned that, bro. I've actually been peeping that because, okay, as a hip hop producer, you kind of have to watch the trends, right?
Yeah.
And like, there's a bunch of artists who are starting to incorporate really like super saws and stuff like that into their music. And so I'm peeping that either EDM eventually is going to make a really, really crazy comeback, or that future bass just could be the next big wave. Really?
Yeah, there's a bunch of future bass going on. I want to say, what's the next up and coming genre?
Yeah, what do you think is like the next up and coming genre, my mans?
I've seen a bunch of tech house artists play a bunch of techno music. Techno's popping off.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, it is, bro. Even on TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
It's starting to make a really
warehouse fucking.
That shit's crazy though. Nah, okay, so, bro, are you popping on TikTok, bro? Like, do you ever like get on TikTok and post on TikTok?
I've got 2 posts on TikTok, and one of them was the one that popped off. I think it popped off. It might have been the one that popped off from Chris when we made that "Come to the Back" remix, or "Come to the Back," whatever you want to call it. Damn, I just blanked out.
No.
Yep.
Damn.
What was I saying? Chris.
Taking a brief intermission.
Oh, the TikTok, yeah.
TikTok.
So I made the duet. Literally just put my face on the screen and was like, hell yeah. Like, I didn't say anything. I was just moving my head. So like, I've got that one, and then I don't even know what the other one is. I think I made it for another song or something. Yeah, no, it's just me playing a set at Lubbock City Limits. Surprise guest appearance. Shout out Witch. That was phenomenal back to back set. Yeah, but I don't really get on there much. I want to because that's where people are popping off, especially like Disco Lines and
There's yeah,
a
dude.
few other big house DJs. Wow, starting to be big, up and coming, just from TikTok. Like you post a fire remix on TikTok, blows up. Big DJ sees it and they're like, "Yo, this is sick. I'm gonna play this." They're like, "Send me some more shit you got." So I
Just
think
like that one that you need.
yeah, if you got good social media skills and like TikTok, which I don't, not very like outgoing person. I kind of seclude myself, but it's because I'm grinding.
Fucking grind.
know.
Nah, dude, it happens.
Dennis said I grind in my sleep. No, I'm just
Bro, no, it dead ass be like that, bro. I'm literally in the studio all day, bro.
Yeah.
And like I wake up, bro, fucking sending off beats or just hearing beats that or songs that rappers went somewhere to go get done. Fucking school, fucking always there, bro. So I'm always there doing something. By the time I get home, bro, these sessions, bro, I've been staying up till like fucking 2 in the morning, 3, just fucking working. That shit's crazy, but I think it's necessary.
yeah, it is for sure.
It's like fuck it.
Got to do it. I'd say like I used to be crazy. I used to go out party. I was super outgoing. Like
I was out there.
I was wild. Yeah, but when I started producing, it takes up so much time. You kind of like you're secluded from everybody, and you're like losing social skills. It feels like you go out and you're like, damn. It's a bit like, how do I even talk to people anymore? Not really. Like I always start talking about music or some shit they don't like, and they're like, yeah, sick. Blah, blah,
You just
blah.
start talking with hand signals. You just
Yeah.
start snapping.
It's like, yeah, bro, I've just been working on music. Like, got this new single, blah blah blah, and they're like, nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
You're still doing that DJ thing.
Yeah, you still making music? How's that?
They don't
going?
even know. They don't even say you're not. They don't say you're making music. That you're still doing that DJ thing. Everybody, bro,
fucked,
you still doing that DJ thing? And I'm like, yep, still doing that DJ thing.
Yep, I'm still going
Pull
hard
up
at
at
it.
the family functions, and grandma's like, "Are you like?" They're like, "Are you going back to tech after you graduate?" And I'm like, "Hell no, I'm not going somewhere else after I graduate. I'm graduating and I'm getting my shit and leaving. Like, there's a reason I'm going for this degree.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go back to tech just because I got a degree at South Plains for live sound and audio engineering. Like, that is a degree in itself. I don't need to go get a business degree on top of that."
Yeah. No, that's 110%. Like I got the commercial music and sound tech. That's what I got. So audio engineering. Yeah, audio engineering.
Yeah.
I forget that's what they call it. Or the sound. They call it sound tech or what?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they call it sound tech, but I call it audio engineering because that's
The
all we
same
do.
shit.
Damn
Yeah,
near.
that's all- yeah, that's true, bro. It's not so much on the tech side. It's
And
more just-
the rest of it's audio, like I guess sound tech, but
we know how to work preamps.
yeah, I'm like my whole family thinks I'm a nerd, like the
Same.
electrical genius. Like
Like, what the fuck? How did you do that?
oh my gosh, how did you get ESPN to work on my TVs? Because I unplugged it and let it reset.
Grandma, God.
How'd you get the Wi-Fi to work? Because I unplugged the router and plugged it back in.
Damn. Sorry, I got you.
It's like, how'd you get this to work on my phone? You're a genius. Like, no, I'm not really. I'm not the AT&T guy, so please don't keep calling me when you got TV problems.
Bro, I used to be the AT&T guy, bro. I was the worst AT&T guy. I would just go to the instruction manual they gave us. I was like, shit.
Yeah, if Teo pulls up to my crib as the AT&T dude, I'm probably just going to fix it myself.
You're like, nah.
It's like, yeah, actually, I think I fixed it.
I think I fixed it. Again, second thought, I don't even know why they called you out here, bro. My bad.
That was just a prank call.
No, bro, yeah. I'm only good at this music shit, bro. That's the only thing I really see. Bro, I've done other shit as far as like jobs.
Yeah.
And like,
School, yeah, job, like
aight,
school.
bro.
School is not my thing. Just not my thing. Like, street smart, all day.
Yeah.
Smart guy, but school, like subjects from like math and all that, I'm like,
Fuck.
dog. I know 2+2 and like all that.
3 plus
The
3.
basic math. You ask me like
4 times 5.
Huh?
4 times 5.
See, we're not doing that. But like you ask me like you ask me some hard like equation whatnot in math, and like we're getting to it in equations and acoustics, and I'm like, oh gosh.
That's fucked. Yeah, that's fucked, bro.
He's like, yeah, you remember this math that you thought you would never use in your life? We're like, yeah. And he's like, well, we're gonna use it now. And I'm like, no, I think I'm gonna drop the class.
You said what? You said math.
Yeah, he's like, I don't like it either, but it's pretty easy. I thought acoustics was gonna be like, okay, so you put an acoustic panel right here, if the speaker's right here, and like the basic stuff, but it's like the speed of sound comes at blah blah blah, and the walls reflect at this, and like different material. It's pretty sick, but
You get to
it's,
really,
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I could imagine, bro.
And a lot of equations because you got to do it for every wall in your room, and like, yeah, it's tough.
That's fucking ass.
What I'm gonna do is get a mirror, drag it along the wall, any spot you see the speaker in the mirror, boom, acoustic panel. That's what I heard.
Really?
Yeah, and he does mention that in that class as well, but like that's not the best way to do it.
He's just like, yeah. You maybe want to do this math equation for you,
Yeah.
but just get a mirror.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. So if you could play at any main stage, bro, where would you be?
EDC,
EDC?
EDC Las Vegas,
Yeah, baby.
all day.
Dude, that'd be insane. Could you imagine?
Probably
Like,
play Circuit Grounds.
Dude.
Circuit Grounds. Oh, that'd be so sick.
could you just imagine being like, bro, in front of that crowd, bro?
Yeah.
That's,
Imagine being in that crowd.
oh, bro.
Whew.
I bet it's insane. My cousin went one
Papa
year.
Molly, I'm sweating. It is insane.
Papa Molly, I'm sweating. Woo.
Yeah, and we're like, I'm trying to find my homie. We're texting. Chris, it was Chris, that dude collabed with. We were at the Dom Dollar. It was like one of the first days, and we're like, all right, meet up here. And there's like screens all throughout the place.
Damn.
So I'm like, meet at this screen, like the middle of the stage, this far back at like this post. And he's like, all right, bet. He's like, all right, I'm here. And I'm like, so am I. We don't see each other. We did this for like the whole entire set. We're trying to find each other. And finally, I was like, fuck it. We're not, it's impossible. Like, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people here. I'm not finding one person.
He's like, you're gone, bro.
Yeah, so we ended up not seeing each other that whole trip.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy. We tried to link up several times, but it just never worked out. But it was definitely one of the coolest experiences of my life. I was like, I have to be up there one day.
I want to do Ultra one year, bro. That's my goal, bro.
Ultra Miami, that'd be
the goal.
That would be something else.
Yeah, I remember watching like the live streams. I remember watching like Hardwell when he first dropped Spaceman, and it was becoming really relevant, bro. And I was like, this looks fucking insane. Like, really, what got me into like making music was Skrillex, bro. I heard one of like his little like the scariest birds, nice spirits,
yeah,
whatever.
Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites.
Yeah, and I was like,
shit.
Yeah,
so I think it is Sprites.
Yeah, I thought it was spirits, but it says Sprites.
See, I thought it was spirits too, but it is Sprites.
Yeah, it's Sprites. I was like, fuck. Oh, he's talking about that dirty Phantom. But
Skrillex is nuts.
Yeah, dude, he's insane, and that's where I was like, damn, that shit cool. And
saw him at Lights All Night.
What?
Yeah, it was
bro,
fucking awesome.
Fucking damn, bro.
I was with a bad bitch, dude.
Bro, bad bitches. Speaking of these thotties, bro.
She's probably gonna see this and laugh.
Shit, I ain't gonna say nothing there. You shit. All right, bro. Real shit. You know what we should probably call it right here, actually. It's a good spot.
I like it.
All right, bro. Shit. Thank y'all for tuning in for the fucking Fuego Show. You heard it, hosted by your boy King Teo Fuego. Y'all go ahead and check out my socials. At King Teo Fuego on Instagram, King Teo on YouTube, King Teo on all my platforms, Spotify, whoop whoop.
King Teo.
Why don't you go ahead and give you a little outro, bro?
Shout out Diverged Culture.
Shout out Diverged Culture, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking, I think it's Diverged Culture on TikTok and Instagram, maybe DC Music if it's not. But it'll be one of those
Be
two.
one of those.
Follow me. If you don't, your mom's a hoe.
Yo, mom's a schluzzy.